there. The puck might cause some issues for Vega, but I don't see them being that big. Vega's going to be able to actually win this on money and almost money alone. So right underneath the tier 1 tower as the quick wave's coming up, he could have potentially gone through the tree line and kept that a little bit more of a secret. At Artstyle, down the bottom lane, Pash already opening up. They need a little bit more damage. Maybe there will be enough. The shallow grave, but the paralyzing cask is just isolated with Artstyle, and that should be his death. He's going to TP back to base, but not in time. Vega will spill the first blood, and that's a big one. It goes the way of the gyrocopter. With Vlad's and Meg too. Yeah. That's one hell of an aura force pushing down towers. Funnick again going to be caught in trouble. The Sonic Wave has already arrived from no one, and that's got Heartstyle so low in the tree line. He managed to heal up a little bit, but Funnick trapped in here with Parcher. Now Saneko coming in, maybe that savior of NaVi arriving in time, and it will be. Denny will pick up the double kill after arriving into the fight. Yeah, they're going to try and contest this solo. He doesn't have Black Hole available, however, but the Midnight Pulse will come down, and a Vorce and Funnick, they're sticking with it. They're not backing up. No one's on the high ground. No Sonic Wave available. They're going to stun him up, and in comes your call down with your flag cannon, Rocket Barrage. No one's still alive on the high ground, and will he finally drop? Yes, he will to Dendy. The Dream Core might have been holding him in position, but really, it's just happy. Vega was happy to be there. The Death Wall from Seema outside the base. Now it forces back to World of the Living. You may have got Roshan, but you've lost your life, you've lost your team, and Dendy is the only man to survive.
And this is a really good place for them to fight because they can just pop the Enigma, hopefully. But then again, this is before BKB. They need to win this.
Smoke's going to break. They know there's some in the trees. They're going to see Artstyle. First stun's over on him with a Sonic Wave. Can they get the damage up before he gets the Shallow Grave? No, he's already down. No Shallow Grave available. And Force isolated on the side again to this Death Ward. The Yule Center from Denny will end up cancelling that one out, but he's isolated as well. Orbing down into the river on 140 live. He'll survive. Funnick will TP out as no one got himself somehow caught in the trees.
Back for a BKB charge. I would say that's pretty good. They do have reserve awards, so we may see him turn around.
He's so far up. The Mallet stun. He's going to let the Dream Core go over on Seema. You do have that Hex over on Solo too, with the Stormbolt to control him up. We're now into the Death Ward. Denny, there's no more dodger, is there? There's the phase shift available for him. They run away, but it's a triple kill for Pasha as he just stands his ground and becomes a man. Puck is the last, 60 life points, Denny. How many times has he escaped on nothing? But they actually just call it. This game is over. They can't force any more fights. Vega have just walked over NaVi here in game number 1. Crushed.
I mean, yes, Gyro, Queen of Pain is like the dream opener for most teams, and I think passing up Wisp, they're completely okay with that trade.
Yeah. So, and especially with the bans that came out, you understood, you got Gyro and Quap. You're never going to pick a Tining into this, or at least you don't want to pick a Tining into this. And what's your other option? The Bristleback, he got banned out in the second phase, and then
the laning decision was just really good by Vega too. Yeah. Other options.
That'll at least give you a jungle option too, which Vega don't have at the moment. I guess that's Semi. I should go for a Bounty Hunter. It's the classic counter to the Chen.
That's a little bit different.
It's also waiting for the South because the Shadow Strike was on him. Fidge, you're going to keep Mag out. And Solo's now going to battle up against Artstyle. Wait, no. Artstyle's got the extra damage from the Harpy. Saneko is here, but Solo claims the first blood. He looked for the rune as well. Mag will come in and steal that one. Chen still has the Harpy up, so revenge in death is applied. And careful, man. We're actually really careful when you have to stack up like that. The first blood goes to your floating Bounty Hunter, and maybe even a follow-up. Danny being glimpsed back here. No one's got no more burst damage, but Seema run the back of him with the haste drone. Denny running for the trees where it is not safe.
Now Quap's level 6. They really have to watch out for this slash, but they've been really good about having sentries in mid. They still have one there.
Charge in. And Pasha wants to go for that Earth Shock, but he can't do it anymore. The stun missing from Saneko. He's got the bonus damage, but they have to walk around the fissure. And who's got the movement speed here? I think it's actually Saneko in a way, but Funnick into the tree lines. No one. One screen will do the work, and there it is. He'll take the kill up against the Spirit Breaker. And Saneko glimpsed away from Pasha, but Artstyle rotated all the way in to come in. And the faith was tested, and he was not found worthy. The Ursa is brought down underneath his own tier 2 tower. As Saneko wants more. He knows no one came up here with little to no mana, so Artstyle, he's going to charge his way in and find Seema in the tree line, but actually it's the greatest position in the world for no one. He'll finally reveal himself, but now not the greatest position. He came in a little bit too early, and Saneko finds him out and kills him off. While Artstyle, very deep here in the tree line. There's not much to play around with, like Seema. He's got himself a wall available in 1 second time, and this might buy him a little bit of space. Yes, it will, but the Troll's still there to give the vision to Artstyle. So one attack, he'll end up dropping down. Vega still haven't brought in any more support, while NaVi have brought almost their entire team to this top lane.
It's like someone's getting charged on top. Earthshaker's there to follow up.
And there'll be the Ursa himself. Seneko looking to start with a fissure. He is going to be able to connect. And Funnick, where's this TP support? Well, there's no tier 1 tower and he's just raged up. That is one angry bear. Careful about the life points. They can be taken away, but then the bash connects in on Pasha. He wants to rush and get himself some space, but instead just does as much damage to Seneko before death. The track is up on Seneko, and there's a lot of rotation on the way in here. Seneko doesn't have, he should have Fissure available now. Throws out the Echo Slam, controlling up Mag, but disrupt the wall and ulti. Funnick is trapped inside of it. Seneko can be dragged back to the northern part of it, and with the scream from no one, they can mop him up. It's a double kill coming in for Mag of all people, after he was the one looking to be dead to rights, and that's with a track kill, but there's more fun to be had. That was a track of Dendy coming in, but the fun is not over yet. Dendy, another track kill. They can just finish him off. He's ticking down the Shadow Strike, and they're going to get the bonus money. There's a lot of heroes up there for Vega, all just getting the bonus cash.
What a timely regeneration rune. Very nicely played by the Queen of Pain, just taking his life to the limit there.
Almost 1,400 gold for the Bounty Hunter for that kill. And they're going to get more. Because there's art style. Your Shadow Striked up, and I think there's also an Orb of Venom on that Bounty Hunter, so you're not running away from him. I'm wondering now if you can also go into something more like a Yule Scepter so we can control the SB, but actually have the mana regeneration. Like the pool's there, but he doesn't have the great mana regen. Oh, they're charging in for this. Well, they're pushing him back. Funnick, get the hell out of there. Glimpsed away Mag. There's those cogs splitting up the fight again and isolating Seneko. The battery assault stopping him from getting that fissure off. He's going to go down. Mag will be just as unlucky though with that pulse stone from Denny doing serious work up against the Ursa until he did not want to be there. And Solo, he needs an escape mechanism, but what is really here? Nothing, because the Edict's doing its work, and Solo, 21 HP he dropped down to. He is running away. Pasha wants to try and keep farming, but there's more support coming over. It's Seneko who managed to find himself an Invis rune. No one's on the higher ground, and what a time to blink away. Away from Seneko, that Sonic Wave hitting on 3 players. The Hand of God's going to repair a lot of the damage, and in comes Mag, trying to split the fight up, and now Pasha can try and man mode in, but the Chen army is controlling him. The Cogs are pushing Denny back. He's going to deny himself now out. Arstyle's still going to tick out. It's a Shadow Strike that's on him down the tree line, so he'll end up being denied up, in fact, by the Spirit Breaker. It's a 3-for-2 trade-up, but with the denial, it's definitely going the way of NaVi. Seema, the ulti controlling up Seneko. Funnick still wants to retreat out of here too. He'll be successful in doing so. Of course, is there a glimpse? Is there something? There was a Shuri toss.
So he hasn't been able to keep tabs on the NaVi side. He's been charging Queen of Pain, getting kills on her. He's been killing the Ursa over and over, so he can't split push and farm. And the presence from the Spirit.
Oh, NaVi jump in, Echo Slam on Solo, and no one can they get the kills. The Trump Roll is going to make this difficult for them, however. And in comes Pasha as well. In the middle of the fight, he's going to try and mop up Artstyle, but he can't finish the job until the Scream will finally come in. But the Chen army is still doing the work. The Ursa is a non-factor. The Sonic Wave's hitting on 3, but still NaVi have enough life to continue the siege for the moment. No one can't put anyone down. The Chen was the only one to die, but it cost Vega so much to do it. Pretty much controlled. Arstyle's only major play at the early stages of this game was put a tomato smasher inside the pit.
Here we go with the yellow smoke is going to pop.
Seneko, big jump, and a 5-man Fissure! The charge is coming in from Funnick. The cooldown's also on its way. The wall's keeping away, but a Vorce has a BKB. And Pasha, how much damage can you do this time? The Sonic Wave is there. He runs over to Funnick, but the Troll's up again. GG, well played! The game is over. The game is done and dusted. 27 minutes in, and Vega, they got wrecked.
They did.
To put it really simply, they got wrecked.
Their draft was very well constructed. I think all of us favored Vega's draft a little bit more. But the Bounty Hunter he got so much farm. He got so many kills, and they still couldn't just elevate this Ursa to any level of relevance.
It's really good if you can find an isolated target, but I think it's going to be kind of tough against Vega. Yeah, okay. It's Chuck.
There's 2 sentries. There's 2 dire
sentries.
Oh yeah,
it's the 2 dire sentries. I'm like, why have you got 2 dire sentries in the same area? Well, good fissure on top. Mag, this is a horrible position for him. Spycrab will spy him a little bit of space, but Seneko body blocking him in, and Mag will be the first blood there. So even though Seneko a little bit late to the party, took 4 minutes before he found a good fissure block. But he does have his Vendetta of cooldown in 3 seconds time, so they might look for another opening here. Arstyle's the only one showing himself, so Seneko is just sitting there inside the trees, and in comes Mag. So it starts, attack once, stun, follow up, Arstyle's dead, Seneko, the fissure will come, but it's very, very late. Trying to get in range of the Echo Slam, but a Vorce is on the way in. There's your Echo Slam to control him. Solo, and Mag actually isolated out so far that he was able to be fully Omni-slashed up into the trees. Solo will get sliced.
kill the Quap.
He actually has the Blink Dagger now.
Quap has BKB, so it's...
Well, Omni Slash, Ice Blast on the way in. Pasha actually stopped to let the cooldown go. And there may have just been enough damage because the Ice Blast connected. Yep, he's going to shatter from this. Mag wants to get out of here, but there may be no joy. That BKB from a force just walks into the storm. He needs to get back out the other side before it wears off, and he'll be able to do so. End up just walking through, killing off the Dazzle. The Shadow Strike, it will disjoint. The Scream off target, and Nyx Assassin is away. A little bit further over towards the west. That's where Solid's going to get mopped up by a Vorce, so a double kill for him. But Mag, even if he now does survive this, it's just a blink onto the high ground and TP out, or to the trees, or somewhere where it's safe. He's in the trees. And now he'll TP. Like the animation time, like I think that was something which like Puppy was always telling me like 2 years ago. Ice Blast was nice. Mag's gonna get hit by that one. It's not the full upgrade, but it's still level 2. And Havos, well, BKBs. He's still got Omni Slash, but he's pretty close to the creep wave, so he wanted to go further away, and now he can just go to work. Bounce it around, and then, well, Requiem doesn't really do that much. SF, the Shallow Grave might keep him alive a little bit longer, and Havos is traded for this until Denny arrives with a Sonic Wave. The Beastmaster is the man to kill off Seema, as then he blinked himself away to safety. And Echo Slam has arrived from Snakeo, hitting on Solo. The wall, and then he blinked into it with the double stun from Mag. It's a double kill for Solo because it's inside of his storm that it ended up happening. How does Denny find these every single fight? He's always got a haste rune. And they got Pasha around the corner. They can see him. The cooldown's on the way, but it's in a non-factor area. At the same time, the fight's been completely split up. Denny's already got the double kill with that Sonic Wave. They move over. The Omni Slash mopped up most of those Mana Star illusions. Now there's your Requiem Assaults, but the damage output is minimal. Havos, though, he does still end up dropping as he's smack bang next to Pasha. As Funnick, well, he'll blink over to join Denny for the moment. No Necro books available for him at the moment. Neither is the Raw, so he just leaves the Hawk behind. And they'll TP themselves away to safety. That's another option they've got too.
Well, Ghost Scepter saves 1 life, and Static Storm will like be able to kill like 2 or 3 important heroes.
Here they come. Mag, blink in, wait for Roshan. Funnick's on the high ground. Actually, he's completely out of the fight from the side. He can throw axes, but that's all. It helps to kill off Mag at least, but the cooldown's doing his work. The Static Storm is down as well. Pasha stands his ground. Now the Shallow Grave. He has to back up. The Omni Slash strut on top of him. Havos, the Centaur Stomp trying to find him. Then in your Echo Slam. It's from Snakeo. The spin's still there for Havos. He survives this time. Solo cannot finish the job. 4 heroes lost with the Scream. Almost picking up no one.
They have a big turning point with that item. It will smoke up.
Havos. Okay. He came down there to try and stop the Wild Wing, who I'm assuming is controlled by Vega's gyrocopter. By the helm of the Dominator.
Now he has Healing Ward.
He does. He doesn't matter. Oh, nice echo. Really nice echo. No one just gets blown out of the water. And now, well, where else do they go? The Omni Slash down. The Mana Style soaked up a lot of it. Still some extra damage into Pasha and a Force. Chase it down. Nice double stun from Mag. That's a Force going to blow up. And Dendy, you wanted it. You got it. They caught out both of them. The Agency model will now pop to a Force back to the world of the living. But it's bought space for no one who bought back to be part of this fight. Glimpsing a Force back. You knew it was going to spin, but they got to keep up with it. Mag does have that blink. I don't think there's enough mana for... Actually, he does have enough mana for stun. But 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and a Force. He's just such a quick runner. And then you got Butterfly now over on the Jugger. You got no Nyx Assassin for 50 seconds. There's no buyback available for him. And Havos just found a bigger target. It's an isolated SF just ripping into him. He's far enough away from the creep wave. If he needs to commit the Omni Slash, he can do so, but it's not required. Switch on the Mask of Maz, and now Solo TP'd up to try and control him. The Glimpse won't work because Omni Slash does better. Mopping up that Disruptor, and even Pasha. The Ice Blast is on the way, and Funnick, he was about to roar. Snakeo sitting on the edge. If Vega have any intention of trying to slow down NaVi here, that's gonna happen. And the perfect time for the creep wave to spawn up, so we even got the extra buff up from that. The Shallow Grave is gonna keep up the Gyrocopter until finally the Ice Blast will take him out from the Ancient Apparition. But with those 2 kills, this now means a second set of racks. They didn't want to wait, and they will call GG. NaVi go up 2-1, are now 1 game of victory away from taking the main spot at the international fight, which already has almost $10.5 million prize pool. It's gone up massively during the qualifiers.
Snakeo again, another beastly Earthshaker performance by him. Just setting Mag back, it just jumpstart Havost to that ridiculous start of having a very early Mask of Madness into Saint Yashi.
Just meant how effective you are. 5 hero kills in the first 10 minutes. Fantastic, but you don't stop the push. Witch Doctor in a way does help with that lane supremacy, but NaVi have now just like assembly next level this. Wow, that's actually quite big. Arstar was able to snipe out the courier. He might lose his life unless he can deny himself to the jungle creeps, which I think he's looking for right now. He can convert one of the trolls, gonna bounce on down, and is there a denial? No, there will not be. It'll be Beastmaster that takes the first kill up against the Chen. Probably didn't want it anyway. It was like I'm here, maybe it can change the fate of my life. But that's kind of where it all ended. But, well, he's got another one. And Solo trying to fight this one, but the Fissure helping out. That was the one coming in from Funnick, and now we're back into this whole world of denial. Roshan, aggro the big man, he can do it, but Arstar, she took the aggro. No! He had the undead minions there, so Roshan actually went for the crush. An Ancient Apparition's killed by Roshan. Now no one also in trouble. Lavorce with this Rocket Barrage needs more of it to go into that Queen of Pain, but she can still get the kill over from the Vengeful Spirit in time.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
They give it to him.
Top
DK took it.
fallen.
Sell a TP. Get a teammate.
He needs that TP. Coming down the bottom lane where it looks like Beastmaster currently killed off Artstyle. So the Chen's on the sideline. The Necro Unit being popped there by a Vorce. Took too much damage from that. And that allowed Beastmaster to finish the job. It was the scream from the Queen of Pain that brought him down low enough for that final bit of critical damage. And Taneko underneath the tower now. They're beating one by one. Funnick wants to come up. The Echo Slam. He doppelgang it away from it. They go into the Death Wall. It's a triple kill right now for the Beastmaster and the bottom tower. NaVi, well, that advantage was very good until now. The Radiant Observer Ward is down, so they can see Vega moving in. They know Mag is there, and they can see the Hawk moving into position too. So NaVi are willingly taking this fight, but Ancient Apparition is up and running. Now, no Ice Blast is available. They know that. It's on the way in right now, but it's where the engagement's going on, which is where we want to be looking. Down to the bottom river. Snakeo's so low. That was Mag's. Necro is doing the work, and a 3-man Sonic Wave is able to connect. Vorce not too healthy again. He needs Necro units, but Pasha, the Echo Slam controls him. The PL's down for the count. The Gyro, well, where is the rest of it? You've already lost your Gyro. The Arsene's going to drop through, and no one. He's just battling from up here on the high ground. A perfect vantage point to watch Dandy die. He might have to pick up a double kill, even a triple kill, because he had the help from the Chen units of Artstyle. And maybe Dandy, one more attack into no one. One more attack into no one. And where is it? Where did he go? He's actually invis, and we're watching from the perspective of the other team. And it's going to be Dandy, Seema in the tree line. The attack there's just done. The Ice Blast is going to kill off Dandy, but Seema in the tree line, still running away from the Centaur. One more attack, it cannot finish the job.
I would like to see them use it to get some picks.
That's like the end of the team fight too that ends up happening. Now your Sonic Wave. No one's just committing it to try and get rid of that creep wave, but now it bought time. Vega want to get the hell out of here, or they could actually, if they hit a good AA Blast, which they can do on a Vorce with that Death Ward, it's going to get stunned up, but that's an Aghanim's Ice Blast on the way in here. They'll connect on 3 heroes from NaVi, killing off one of them. A Vorce is going to chip out right now. They know he says they can just let him to die, leave him to die. The Aegis Immortal triggering out from the PL, so yep, there goes your Gyrocopter. Pasha back to the world of living. Dandy was able to stun him up almost instantly with the cold feet, and Pasha so low on life. The Chen nuke is there from Artstyle. He'll get the kill. Is there any more follow-up? Mag is behind him, but you got fake Dandies chasing after him, so he's been pushed out of the lane. Up, and it's just time for NaVi to get the hell out of here.
And again, NaVi, they have these lineups that can just...
Mag! He jumps out, goes for the roar on Dandy, but he already got himself... Well, or does he? Yeah, he actually just healed up, Shadow Blades up, surges for Mag, no one, very, very low on life. The Breathe Fire, Pass in the middle of the fight too. He's so low on life, he's down for a minute, so is the Queen of Pain, so is the Beastmaster. This could be it. This could be NaVi punching the primary ticket to TI from the European qualifier. They will take mid-Rex. So Arstar currently has no units to help him. Well, I don't think he cares. He's got mega creeps on the bottom and the mid lane, which are already helping them out.
Yeah, I don't really think they care that. Dandy taking too much spam. They don't have the Aegis though.
Fissure, swap out. They actually found Solo out of position, so the Ancient Apparition's gone down. No Ice Blast affecting them. Going in for the Flight Cannon too. The tier 3 tower is lost, and Vega. there just seems to be no answer to this NaVi push. At least the BKBs were burned, and now no one in for the Sonic Wave. Varstar dropping down low. The Malediction, Seamless, and Death Ward out, but is there enough damage with the Echo Slam in from the Earthshaker? Vega, the fight will start to turn at this point. On will it? Dendy, he finishes the job. They get the Megas up and running. Sonic will be the sacrificial lamb here. Well, then again, Yulset drops Fissure. He goes to kill off Mag if he gets this right. In fact, yeah, he turns, throws the Fissure, but no one's going to stick with him. Mag comes in, but NaVi lose 4. But the cost is so great for Vega. They are up against Super Creeps, and GG, NaVi will be the team that will return to the International, the #1 position for the European qualifier. There's still massive props to Vega. They take second in a very, very stacked qualifier.
I had a high hope for Saniko going into this particular series. Game 1 didn't deliver. Game 2 and 3, his Earthshaker was amazing. Game 4, his Vengeful Spirit just completely demolished Queen of Pain. To be fair, it looked like no one was a little bit...
He's out of it a little bit.
Yeah, uncomfortable with the Queen of Pain.